Hi everyone, so I'm super excited because I just received the Art Advent Sketchbook. It is a Christmas styled prompt book by Cassie at the Cassie Projects. If you really enjoy different kinds of arts and crafts, I highly recommend you check out her channel. Anyways, the first page in her book has a cute little pattern of different Christmas designs and characters. And this page has a nice little intro, and it's where you can sign your name next to Cassie's. And at the top corner, it says, if you are in the mood to create, why not decorate this page with little doodles of things that remind you of Christmas, which I will probably do later. And then for our next page, it just kind of explains different materials that you can use in the book. It also says, why not add a border to this page for fun? Now our first prompt in the book says to draw the season, and you can use the weather to inspire you. This one says to decorate the bauble by using different patterns and doodles. And we also have a few coloring pages in this book as well. And then we also have this fun interactive page where you can decorate the different strips and make them into bookmarks and then gift them to your friends and family. But I'm not going to spoil all the pages for you in case you decide to get it as well. But the page that we're going to be working on is Draw the Season. It says, use the weather to inspire you. What colors does the season bring? Decorate this page with paint, pens, pencils, or even create a collage. Now I've seen where other people have tried doing a winter version of the Starry Night painting, and I just thought that seemed like a lot of fun to try and do. So that's what I decided to do for this prompt. So off camera, I mix up all my paints and then I made a quick sketch so that way I would have a better idea of where I should lay my brush strokes. Also, I am going to speed this video up for you because it is a pretty slow process. Anyways, I do just end up using a cheap sheet of watercolor paper to paint on because I felt it would be best to layer up my acrylics on. And also, I just didn't have any other paint paper to use, but that just goes to show you, you really don't need to spend a lot of money to create some fun art. But if I am being completely honest, when I first started this painting, I was kind of hesitant about it because I just felt like it wasn't looking very good. It was looking pretty sloppy. But if you end up doing a similar painting in this style, do not stop. Just keep going because I promise the more that you layer paint and do touch-ups here and there, the end result is worth it. Anyway, I am going to stop talking now. That way you can just listen to some music while you watch me finish up. So I just had to hop back on here really quick because, funny story, I had to stop recording to go do something really quick. And literally within a matter of a minute, my daughter snuck into my art room and she thought it would be fun to paint all over mommy's painting too. So here is a picture so you can see what she did. Luckily, she just painted the bottom portion of my painting, so it was pretty easy to fix, which I end up doing off camera really quick. And if I'm being completely honest, when I first walked into my art room and I saw her there, I low-key panicked because it took me so long to do that painting and I was just so worried that it had all been ruined. But once I seen it was just the bottom and I got it all touched up, I really couldn't be too upset because honestly, I feel like it turned out better than what I originally had. So that was good. But yeah, hashtag parenthood. Anyways, here is our finished piece all glued into the book, and I feel like it turned out really good. I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad that I gave this art style a try. And our next prompt is decorate this bauble, and it says use patterns to complete this bauble, use doodles and shapes, and even add color. And I decide that I want to make kind of a snow globe styled ornament, so I decide to sketch out a snowman and then make it look like it's snowing, but I am going to fast forward through the sketch for you. And here it is all sketched out, and these are the 3 colors that I decide to use for the background. And the reason why I'm using 3 different shades of blue is because I want the snowman to have like a nice snowy glow effect, and it's a lot easier to get that effect when you use a much darker shade on the outside and then a very light shade next to the object that you want to appear to glow. And then of course you have to have a middle shade to kind of help the two blend together better. And yeah, as you continue to watch, you will be able to see what I'm talking about. Also, I just go over this with a very light layer of color pencil because I end up going back over everything with my Prismacolor Premier Colorless Blender. And I've actually talked about it before in a past video about how much I love using it with my colored pencils because it gives it a really nice smooth finish. So I personally recommend getting one, and no, this is not sponsored. I just really like using mine and will continue to use it. And now I'm going in with my titanium white acrylic Kelly Art paint. And I also end up using a swirl motion with my paintbrush to try to build up texture and give more of a snow look, which I'm not really sure if you can tell on camera, but in person it really does give a nice textured look and feel to it. So I'm glad that I decided to do that. And then right here I add a little bit of gray just to add some shading and make the snowman pop a little more. And now I'm just going in with my white gel pen to add little touches like snowflakes and little snow flurries. I also use it to create a reflective look on the ornament to try to make it look a little more realistic. And then I end up outlining everything in a black pen. And here are the final results. Now, I really like this book. It was a lot of fun and I highly recommend it. Go ahead and let me know in the comments which prompt was your favorite from this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that way you will be notified when I share the next video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time.